Plug it in and get ready to rock.
Sit your ass down with the hands of the clock.
With Renegade, Pineapple, so sublime.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's time! Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Pineapple Plus on Renegade Pineapple, where I play the month's PlayStation Plus games. I'm a little bit behind this month, so this might actually come out after the month the games are for, because one of them wouldn't fucking download, and that is NBA2K16. Which I believe everyone had a problem with because I looked it up online and basically everyone said the same thing. It got to a certain point and then stopped downloading. But I managed to get it installed, so I'm going to have a little go at that. I don't really know a lot about basketball in general. I could probably name about 7 basketball players, and they're probably the most famous of basketball players. I don't even really know a lot of the rules of basketball. So this is bound to go well, but let's take a look. This game has got a really impressive character creator. You have the My Player settings, and you can change little details, and they've got some fucking spectacular hair on here. But as you can see, I've sort of made me. I didn't try too hard, let's be realistic. And that's the closest beard I could get, because while there are a couple of beards, I've either got to go too long like this one, or way too short. That's probably the second closest, but look, it's not joined up, it looks weird. So I'm sticking with this beard instead. Take a look, real quickly. Some of the hair in this game. Let me find my favourite one. There it is. Look at this. I'm assuming this is based on someone, but that is a fucking fantastic haircut. If you have that haircut, be proud of yourself. That's good hair right there. I've decided I'm going to play as the Golden State Warriors purely because they have the best stats, I believe. They've got first. So clearly they're the best fucking team. Even though, from what I learned on the menu, they just lost a thing. So I'm still playing as them though. And then I'm going to be playing my first match against the Utah Jazz. Because they're called the Utah Jazz, and they're the team I probably would have picked if there wasn't the stats showing up on the menu. I would have picked them purely because they're called Jazz.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here.
This is weird.
And the Jet.
They do this kind of thing on a couple of different sports games. But I've not seen it be like a full show idea. You usually get the little bit of pre-commentary literally that's just before the match starts. On NHL, you get the little bit of them talking and it's them actually filmed just as it goes into it. But they've just remade their studio setup and stuff, and you've got a whole pre-game thing. This is really surreal and weird for me. This is so strange. So this would work better if it could change based on your player. So if you start doing well and they start talking about you like you're doing so well, that is really cool. But I don't really see how they'd manage to do that. And if they have, that's very well done, very interesting. What? What? They've tried to make it as, like, whole experience as possible, but this is... No, it's weird. It's weird. It's just funny. I can't believe they put that in.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Good dishes to Mack. A shot by Hayward, wide open.
Wait, what?
First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
They're Jazz. I thought I would be in blue.
Excellent playmaker for a small forward. Averaged over 4 assists a game after averaging over 5 the year before. So you've got to love a scorer who is also unselfish.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Hood out there with Shelvin Mack, and it's Hayward in at the 3.
I'm not entirely sure how to defend properly at the moment.
Exactly what happens when you
I might have to check the menu again.
Now here's Green. No good. Great D that time from Favors. Getting back to Hayward, the one area where you'd like to see him improve, taking care of the basketball. Averages nearly 3 turnovers a
That's
game.
triangles to vertically. I thought it was square.
Be more aggressive on offense while being more efficient as well. So he's got to balance those two, aggression and efficiency.
Now here's Curry. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
Oh, come on now.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Hayward's got space.
Triangle. Triangle, for God's sake. Keep pressing square.
It drops for his 3rd basket.
It's not going well.
Guys are looking for a way to score
What
here.
the fuck? I literally tapped it and he just launched it.
Green with the ball. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Last year, only the 76ers were younger. Still very
Damn it.
competitive. Given the
Supposed to be the best team here.
and focused on winning. And guys, that's
Watch me fuck this up.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates.
That wasn't as tight as it could have been, but I'm glad I didn't screw it up.
pretty much unflappable. He's
I'm pretty sure in real life he probably gets that cleanly, like, every time.
He's jacked in for Draymond.
I get 2, don't I?
Iguodala comes in for Barnes, and it's Livingston in for
Oh,
Thompson.
it's a gum shield. It looked like he had a snorkel.
So he picked
Ah!
just one from the on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Boom! So you get this weird chapter of story. And by the sound of it, there's going to be a lot of fucking story. Because it said skip this chapter, you can review this chapter later on. So I'm guessing there's going to be quite a lot of that in this story mode. Rather than actually playing the game. Which is kind of a nice idea, but I don't think is what anyone actually wants who plays this game. I can't imagine there's a great deal of people who actually want to do that. But I apparently have my own court, as you can see, which you can customize and stuff using the store. But I'm guessing I have to pay for that kind of thing, so that ain't gonna happen. Also, I play for the Parkside Dragons, because, you know, dragons. Go Dragons.
Oh,
Vic, come on, let's just go find our seat.
Hey, yeah, no, I'm coming. Hold up. Go. Hey, what's up, baby?
Hey, let's go, freak. Let's get this win, baby.
Hey, yo, FOF, right here. Hey, who want to meet up after, yo? Call me.
Vic, let's
Call
go.
me.
Come sit down. Come on, the game's about to start.
Where am I? Oh, there. Oh, so I only play as me in this situation, I take it. Which I tend to find is the easier way of doing things. Does that mean I could just try and get into better positions and shit? Well, I don't know the controls that well. It does mean I can properly block people and stuff like that. Though I don't entirely know what I'm supposed to be doing for what my position is. It's kind of easier for me to score 3-pointers, which shouldn't be really. But that's more about timing, whereas actually getting around defense in this is quite difficult. I kind of thought that going into this mode it would probably do more to try and teach you how to actually play the game, but it has done nothing like that. So if I press X, is that asking for... Yes, it is! Boom! Von Deadly, getting in. I like the idea of it having like a high school part of it though. This is such a shit camera angle, I can't see what's going on and half the fucking court. Hey. Hey! This is the worst camera angle. The camera angle was not that bad in the regular mode. I wonder if I don't touch anything to change it though. It definitely wasn't this bad before. Nah. Shit. It's gotta be cool if you don't do that well during the high school phase, you just straight up don't get drafted, you never get to play again. It just ends, you have to make a new character. Ah, jumped too early. They're my friends, they're rooting for me. Still not entirely sure on the defending. I seem to just foul people before. Shit. Boom! Fair, I would be surprised if the game made it so it's a lot easier for you to actually win. Fuck it up! Ah! That guy is sweaty. His face is dripping. He's like a waterfall man. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Damn. I better not fuck this up.
At the line for Parkside,
Freak. Yeah, you have the weird nickname as well. Oh, bollocks. Really? Everyone's just like, oh, it's fine. No, I fucked that up. That didn't go well, mate. Yeah, thank you. That was perfect. That little meter thing is a good system. It's hard to get used to, but it's just timing essentially. Did you say freak again? The whole freak thing is strange. Ah. That ain't gonna happen. Somebody just try and do something. It's really annoying just standing around waiting. Boom. And that's why they apparently called me Freak. So I get that the nickname Freak is so that they don't... because obviously it can't just say whatever you put your name as. But the fact that it's Freak, and it did explain what it was at the beginning, I forget entirely. It's Freak, like short, it would be short for frequency. I can't remember if that's what it was short for. But it's just a weird choice of it, because you just have people shouting Freak at you every now and then. Doesn't sound like the coolest nickname, it sounds more like you're being mocked. Yes. I think it does make it a lot easier for you. At this level, obviously, it should be easier anyway, but I think the game has made it so you're quite a lot better when you're doing your career mode, so that it goes along with the story. Which is nice to have the story bit, but it kind of feels like it detracts from it a little bit, really. Because in other sports games, you've just got to do well. If you don't do well, then you've just done shitly that season. And that kind of makes sense. Whereas if this is kind of aiding you, which I'm not saying it necessarily is, but it feels like I'm doing a lot better now than I was before. So if it is doing that, that kind of takes away from the point of the game, as much as the story thing's a nice idea. Yes! That's the first time I've done something defensive that's worked. Ah, shit. There's literally 2 seconds. Don't think we're coming back from that. They just give up because it's 2 seconds. Oh no, they're timing out. Apparently, those last 2 seconds, we'll be bringing it back. Shoot! Ah! Look at their disappointed face. See, this is normally when they would be shouting freak. A freak!
In one of the greatest cities in our nation, if not the entire world.
The mouths on this are just incorrect.
Under the guidance of a
Like,
coaching staff.
That's not synced at all, and that's not how people's mouths move.
Everyone
He's all
knows the respect that Villanova has in the
talking
basketball world, and our
like that.
NBA roster boasts some of the most talented and passionate players in the NBA. See,
Oh, these actually supposed to be people talking to me.
it adds a dynamic that leads to.
If you were to ask me who we are at Louisville, I would respond that we are an essential.
Alright, this is just boring. It's just shit. It's not interesting. I feel like even if you're super into basketball, this is not interesting. I don't care. It's just people trying to talk you into going to a fucking college that you're not actually going to. What is the point of this story? Wow, it's totally, entirely a different school. Because it's the Midtown Bulldogs, and it certainly doesn't look like the exact same room with a change of colour scheme and logos. I'm in green now. So I'm wondering if these 3 matches actually affect anything at all. I wonder if it does affect who you can get drafted to doing this and then doing the college thing afterwards. If it does, then this all makes sense. But if it's just you get to pick regardless and you're always just going to be that guy that's really good and then does really well, then it seems a bit silly to bother putting this in. I'm definitely getting better at this though. I'm still not enjoying being called freak every 5 seconds. That was the first bit of actually getting the ball off someone that's happened. Clearly, the Bulldogs are horse shit. Fouled and got it in. That mean I get it anyway, doesn't it? Every time I get fouled, he goes, "Aah." Is that why he's a freak? Because he's freaky. He's a little crazy. Was that like your nerves? It got all shaky. That was cool. Come on, Deadly. Boom! Yeah. That's better, Dustin Joseph. Shit. I don't know how to just straight tag it off of them though. Lee, give me the ball. Shit. Lee, you shouldn't have given me the ball. Ah shit, still them. Thought we gotten away with it. Yeah! It's my traditional celebration that would probably knock everyone over in reality. Because I am a fucking giant. That was a foul. I was just blocking the shot. You suck. You don't suck so bad. I take back everything I said before. You're rather okay. Well done, you. You suck. You suck again. You suck again. You suck again. Ah, this time I fairly judged you. Thomas Brothers. And his brothers. All called Thomas. Can't see what's going on. The camera's decided not to stay on the ball or me. What the fuck was that about? weird camera work there. Thanks. He's got some long socks on. Are they long socks or tights? They're long socks. Go on, long socks. Long socks Lee. Yes, long socks. You got this, long socks. Use your long sock powers. Long socks. Going the wrong way with the dive. I thought it's just going to automatically... When you try and block vertically, I assumed you'd automatically go towards the ball. You seem to just go forward slightly, regardless. You suck. You suck. I know he's on my team. Go, Grace. I forgot which colour we were. Give me the ball, for fuck's sake, Lee. Took too long.
Spring sports are just around the corner. We encourage all to try out for
Was that it? Did we win?
or softball.
Yeah.
can guarantee you three
Ah.
the ability to start and play significant minutes as a freshman,
Wow.
immediate exposure, and the best coaching staff at the collegiate level. We at Arizona pride ourselves in
Why? Shut the fuck up. Oh god. I'm not even skipping the whole thing. I skipped part of it apparently. I don't care. You have to skip through 3 things, and all 3 of them you have to say, yes, I definitely want to skip. You can't just blitz through them. Oh my god. No one cares, Spike Lee. Move on. This ain't a film. If it was a film, I probably wouldn't watch it. So, as far as sports games go, this is pretty well made in terms of graphically. It's quite good. I think the ability of what you're doing is quite good, and it looks quite nice in general. I think it doesn't do a very good job of teaching you how to play the game at all. It could do with like a new players type thing of just going of just properly teaching you. Like I had to really learn it myself because I didn't have a clue. I could look through the menus as much as I wanted to, but it didn't really help. There's a lot of little things that it doesn't really teach you how to do in it, and that's kind of silly for what is kind of a complicatedly controlled game. This game isn't really for me. This isn't my kind of game. I don't really buy sports games. The only sports game I've actually bought is a proper sports game and not like a slightly silly version of a sports game like a Mario sports game. The only one I've bought is NHL, which I really enjoy. Do I think that's a better game? Yes, I do think it's a better game because I enjoy it because it's hockey. Whereas I'm not as invested in basketball to really care about this as much. And the story mode, I love the character creator in this. I've got to say, I think the character creator is very well done. I've not seen a sports game do it quite as well as this one. But the story mode is just stupid. Like, the whole Spike Lee doing some weird direction of it with this over-the-top narrative that, frankly, isn't interesting for a start. It's long-winded and full of really just terrible cutscenes of people talking about stuff that, if it was in a film, you would think this is a really shit, boring film where everyone is talking way too much. So in a game, you're just sitting there going, why aren't I playing the game? Why isn't the game occurring now? Why am I watching this, like, digital rendering of some fucking actor blather on about why I should pick his college? That's just weird and pointless to me. So, I guess I'd say, if you've never played this before and you want to give it a go, definitely do play the story mode and skip all the cutscenes so that you can play just one player, because I think that is quite an interesting way to play it, and I think you can learn to play the game a lot better that way. I play career mode on NHL, and I much prefer it. It's a lot less complicated when you're only one person and not the whole team. But that being said, I think there's a lot of things that don't work for the game in terms of it teaching you how to play it. A lot of little finicky things that I feel like aren't consistent in terms of how you play. After playing this game quite a lot today, I still don't feel like I entirely understand some of the basic things, like shooting. I sort of get the meter and stuff like that, but sometimes it just straight up doesn't work. And it feels like, if I've got a meter for it, why doesn't it work? It should work. So I'm going to give this game... I'm going to give it a pretty middle of the road 5. Okay. That is because, as well done as like the movement and stuff like that is, it feels like it's for people who have already played previous installments, and I just can't get over the terrible story thing. I would rather have a career mode that was just a career mode and not a fucking odd narrative that is pointless. It's a waste of time, and it's awkward and it's weird, and I don't like it. But I will give them points back for having the like presenters and stuff in the middle of it, having the like punditry was pretty interesting. So I'm leaving it a 5, and that's it. And maybe you're more into basketball and this is more for you, but for me, that's the most I can give it. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I spent pretty much all day playing this, and it's still... Don't think that I've not reviewed this properly. I've spent all fucking day playing this. It's just not fun. Go on, Danny kids. That is how he would sound. That sucks so bad. I take back everything I said before. You're rather okay. Well done, you.